Our harvest may be over, but we have a lot still to do here on our first day on Iowa. You might see at the bottom right-hand corner, our precision farming pH value and the nitrogen levels are very, very low. Now, I don't have anything to fix that with. We don't have a sprayer, a spreader, nothing. We can't do any of that. So I have taken over a couple contracts to hopefully fund our need for a spreader and a sprayer. One of the contracts we're doing is a harvesting contract. And for that, we are actually going to take our truck here and we are going to go cart a little bit with this thing. It gives us something to use, but we're probably going to take part of the wheat for ourselves. So we're going to take this. Fortunately for us, after a contract, you can actually keep some of what you have left because you only have to deliver like 95% of it. So you do get to keep some. And our contract should give us about 160,000 or 120,000, somewhere around there. I think that's going to be more than enough to take about 5% off the top. You might see off into the distance over there, we also have a couple fertilizing contracts that we're going to do today as well, but those are going to be very, very simple to set up. So simple, in fact, that we should probably start with those because I'm going to hire a couple people on those just to make us some cash. It should be a pretty easy $80,000 just letting these things run with some workers. So let's get pulled over here. There we go. Turn it off. God, it's a cool looking truck, ain't it? And let's get started. So this first one's gonna give us an MB track at 1800. This is the big one right here. I hope that it gives us enough fertilizer because if it doesn't, this is going to be a dangerous, dangerous game. We should probably go ahead and just set this thing to deactivate automatic application rate. Yeah. All right, there we go. It gives us 30,000 liters. Hopefully that is enough to make this happen. Bring it in here. I'm just gonna hire a worker and let them do their thing. Now, second one, we get another interesting European vehicle here in Iowa. We get a JCB Icon. So this one gives us a different spreader altogether. We also get a weight, and we've got 3 things of fertilizer, just like the other. And there that goes. We'll bring it in here and let them kind of do their own thing. There you go. And we are back off to do our own thing. Let's go ahead and just let them fertilize all they want. Over here at the shop now to see what we can use. Let's see, we've got more European stuff. Actually, there's more cloth stuff in the U.S. now, so that's all right. Big ol' 8900 Lexian. And then there's that tipper truck that it gives us, but we're not going to use that. So that's a tipper truck. This is a tipper truck. That's a trailer. I think the big thing is going to be figuring out how we get across. Is there a bridge somewhere that I don't know about? I don't see one down there. Oh, there is a bridge that I don't see. It's right down here, right here. Bam. Well, that was easy. It's a fancy old machine here, at least for me, for day number 3 being on here. Really, say day number 3. It's just the third part here. We got a big old header back there too. We have a Humongo MacDon. Let's see, what's the number on this? The FD 140. So that's a pretty good size. Probably what I'm gonna do here, I think we're gonna line this up just about right and then just try and hook up to it as we are. But we'll have to be careful because we got this pole right here behind us. I think we could do this as long as all the traffic doesn't get too mad at me. Please let me do this on my own. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, let's get in here. Let's set this thing up. No, don't hire a worker, idiot. There we go. That's what I want. We want 2 headlands, so we have plenty of room to turn around. Nice, nice. And then we want one more other thing. I don't want straw. So, looks like straw swath is turned off anyway. So we are good to go. Press the button and let's make it happen. I thought this would be a pretty easy contract to do for us. I mean, it's a big old square field up here. It's big. Goodness gracious, it's a large field. But we haven't done too much. What are we at? 44% so far. What are we at? 7.7 hectares? We're okay. It's just gonna take some time, that's all. Can we do it? Can we do it? Can we do it? Can we do it? Yeah! Almost. We almost made it all the way around. Not quite, though. Not quite. So we need to start thinking about what kind of fertilizer spreader we're gonna go for, what kind of sprayer we're gonna go for. We don't have many of these things yet. The good thing is we've got everything for harvest, just nothing to kind of keep it going after that. We also need to start thinking, no, I got to turn that back on. We're going to have to move this. We also need to start thinking about a few other things. And those include a plow. Eventually, we're going to need a plow. And you know what? I'm just going to finish harvesting this field. There we go. That makes that a lot easier. Because I want to come down here, and these are our fields, I guess, farmlands, whatever. I want to plow these together and expand out towards the road as far as I can. That way, we are actually maximizing the field volume that we've got. And that would be very beneficial. Later on down the road, if we decide to sell that, that's totally fine, and we'll be A-okay. But for now, that's kind of what I want. So yeah, we got to figure that out. Anyway, let's see if we can make it all the way around this time. Yeah, something tells me we're going to make it to the end of this one just perfectly fine with no issues whatsoever. So after this, we are just going hire him up on a worker, let him go. One of the nice things is we have huge fields on this map. Really, really big fields. And because of that, we can do things quickly. I'm sure there's a correlation in there somewhere. So there we are. We are finally on autopilot, which is wonderful. Fertilizing's doing good too, 68% and 53% respectively. That is not too shabby at all. We'll bring this over here. We'll go ahead and cart for that. Oh, that pipe's a little further forward than the one on the case. There we go. Not too shabby. All right, let's get this thing unloaded. And it's on go. Now we are almost finished. We've already hit our 80% on harvest, so everything that we are harvesting currently right now, we will be saving. We've got about 8,800, 8,900 liters in the trailer now. And we also have a full truck right up there as well, so we're gonna have to take that and deliver it. Now, where are we delivering? I have forgotten. We're going right here to the water mill. So if you're ever in Iowa, let me show you where the delivery point is. So all you got to do is just keep going up to the side, take a right around towards the back, and here we go. Here is our delivery point. Tell you what, we got a lot of fields around us ready for harvest. Would be nice if we owned more of them, but it is what it is. We'll take what we can get at this point. There we go, 9% delivered, which means we've got a whole lot more. The good thing is too, we can just leave this sitting. Yeah. As always, we're gonna have to play a little bit of a sneaky game here with our semi-truck because we've got a bunch in here. 100,000 liters. We have a lot of cargo here. And we might be going a little bit too fast for that much, but we'll cross that bridge when we fall. I need to make sure that all of that grain does not get out of this trailer and that we keep as much of it as humanly possible. So, my game plan is to get down to about 35,000 liters left in the trailer. Then I'm gonna switch it over to our little opening at the back. Yeah, grain door. Then I think we should be doing okay. That'll at least make it easier for me to stop this thing whenever the time comes. Slow it down, baby, slow it down. Change gears for me, change gears. There we go, yeah. So here we go. Slam on the brakes and open up the grain door. Let's get it down to about 50,000 liters left and see where we're at from there. I may have hit the button a little bit too soon, but at 50,000 liters, there we go. We're at 55% transported. So it looks like we're gonna have to get this thing up to about 95%, I think is where we need to get it. Let's see, there's 62%. And I said we would take this to about 30 to 35,000. Let's see, there's 67%. And I think from here, maybe we go ahead and just go grain door. There we go. Now we can keep a little bit of a better eye on things. And about every couple thousand, I will just stop it and keep dumping just to make sure we don't dump too much out, because I do not want to sell any of this. We're up to 82%, 84, 87. Dump a little bit there, 88. A little bit more, 89, a little bit more, 90. We're so close, man. We're so close. Just don't take all of it. Contract completed, contract completed. How much did I accidentally sell? $355 worth. And because we have a very bad current score for our farm, they stole $5 from us. But we got 10,100 liters off of that field. So, not too shabby. All right. So I think at this point we probably need to go through and collect all of our money because now's where our actual work starts. So 44,000 there. Nice, man. I love these big fields. 43,000 there. And then for harvesting contract, 43,000 from that as well. And we'll probably make another $17,000, $18,000 just off of this grain here. So now we're up to 163 grand. We did okay. We did very, very okay. You know, part of this is just having fun, right? I wonder if we could jump this. Can we do this? Do we have enough speed? Oh, yes we do. Nice. Grain goes in the bin, and then we are done. Yep. So we've got our lime spreader at least. We're going to go with a Stewmaster. And this is actually one of the mods that doesn't have the hook crane thing on it, the bucket crane. We don't need that. Everything we do is by pallets anyway, so I think we'll be a-okay. Oh yeah, and I also forgot, we're gonna need to plow as well. So I've leased a plow. We don't own it yet, but I have leased it. So we're gonna go on in here. We got 16,000 liters of lime. Something tells me we're going to need all of it. I get the stinky suspicion we're gonna use every bit of that. And then as our plow, I have a hard time thinking that we're actually gonna make this work, but I didn't want to use an articulated tractor plowing, so hopefully this isn't too, I don't know, it's not too heavy. Just getting back to the farm's gonna be the terrible part. Well, the good news is we made it back, so hey, all right. So we are going to go around and try and expand these fields to make them a little bit bigger. We have already got precision farming notes for these, so unfortunately, we're probably gonna need more. That being said as well, we need our, nope, not growth. Where are we looking for here? Hotspots, farmland, there it is. We want to make sure that we can actually expand this out. I know we can go all the way to the road, so that's good. But I think maybe we'll just go like one length past there, and then probably as far out around here as we possibly can. I think that's the game plan here. Yep. Oh, I should have gone with the one with the are those stones back there? That better not be. Turns out there's a really big difference between on and off. All right, now that is well and over with, we are just gonna keep it going here. I want to just plow all the way around this. We're not gonna get too far out. That way we don't get too close to that hill there, going all the way up. I think the combine harvester would get a little bit terrified if I got too close to him. So we're just gonna take our time, take it easy, take it cool, and just expand one little bit at a time, at least through here. Now, you might be able to see up here by the road, it actually starts to level off a bit, like up towards here. So I'm gonna just branch out. We're gonna keep going, and then, oh yeah, cut it over and get right up to the road, just like that. Yes. You can see we've kind of got all this vegetation and stuff near the road. Oh yeah, we want to get close to that. And yes, this is certainly going to hurt our environmental score, but once we've made our fields, I think we're going to be good to go. We're really going to expand this field out, and we'll get a lot more. I bet we'll probably get, I don't know, probably not a third, but maybe a quarter, a fifth more just off of what we're doing here. I think that's going to make a big difference. Here's where it's going to get a little bit tricky. We need to get all the way out to there. There we go. Oh boy, that is very, very far out. Oh no. We have a ditch that starts down through here. That's not good. I think we're going to have to start smoothing some stuff out. Yep. Soften. Let's see. Let's increase that out to there a little bit, and slowly but surely we will just head straight out with it. We'll kind of flatten this out a little bit. I don't want to get up to the road because that's going to cause me some serious trouble, but if I can make all of this flat enough anyway, maybe we'll be able to get all the way out to the road. If not, well, that answer is quickly going to turn into a no. But yeah, that seems to be doing all right. Cool. Let's expand it out just a little bit more. Get a little bit closer up there. And while we're in here, it's probably a good idea for us to go ahead and just a little smooth out through here as well. And definitely right here between these two fields, this valley right here is going to cause me some trouble down the line if I don't give it a once over now. Just like that. It's also kind of a big bump right here too. If I could just back and forth this thing. We've got a, I don't know, it's almost a hill here right in between both of these fields. If I can get rid of that, we're cool. Yeah, we'll come from here. Yep. Anybody notice the frame rate drop? Where's my frame rate? There it is. Look at that. Frame rate drops like 25% as soon as I click it. Oh, I hope they get that fixed. All right, so what we're gonna do now that I've got all of this kind of flattened out to my liking, we're gonna give this one more nice and slow. And then I'm actually going to skip most of up here. Although I do have to go back, so we may as well hit this pass one more time. I'm not doing anything up here at the road yet. And the reason for that is because I'm a little bit worried that I'm going to go too far for the other side of this field. And I don't want to do that. Nice. All right. Now let's put it back down. And we're going to do the same thing. But as we pass now, whoop, we are plowing all that. So we'll get kind of close up here to the trees. Hopefully we don't get too close. I know there's quite a few maps that they just get a little bit too close to the trees, man, and you end up going through the trees and having issues. We had the issue in FS22 as well. Hopefully we don't have those problems today. Now, you may see all of this and say, hey, DJ, you got a little extra room there, man. I know. What I want to do is at least just hit the top of this field. That way we could see how far out one working width of this plow is going to go. But I don't think that it's far enough. We need to get a little bit closer, just like this. Drop it down. And then we are gonna go just aim straight there. Yes! Just like this. These little bushes, they don't matter to us. We're not gonna worry about that. It may even get plowed up. There it goes. I may have gotten a little bit too close to that tree right there. Let's start making our adjustments for down here. There we go, line it up. Always nice to get in line with the end of the plow down here. That way you can see exactly where it's gonna go. That's why I always will use the plow angle like over here. Then curve out towards the edge of the woods and give her a nice curve right down here at the edge. That way the first pass with the combine harvester is a beautiful arc right there. And now all we got to do is follow this around and we will be good to go. And then once we get up to the other field, we'll just kind of get close beside that. It'll be fresh. All right, here we go. So you can kind of see exactly what I'm gonna do here. Oh, that is very close to that. I did not like that at all. And here, we could just hit the side of this field, go straight up, and it feels like it's always meant to be that way. Oh yeah. That's the thing about creating fields. Sometimes having more land doesn't look better. And it's all about looking good, right? 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 Last little bit here. After we've done all of that work up here by the road, we're going to cut straight right here. We're going to keep it going all the way up to where the long grass and the short grass meet. We'll make a right angle with it. Uh-oh, we got a car coming. Watch yourself now. Watch yourself. And there we go. We'll cut that, and then we will plow straight over to where we were, and that will, I guess, do it. Yeah, here we go. So check this out. All we had before were these two plots, and now you can see all the way around with this dark purple line how we've got everything plowed up. And that is looking pretty good. I'm very, very happy with that. I'm gonna have to go through here and plow all of this up. It shouldn't take too long. Just give it a nice back and forth. And this field is ready to go. I'm ready to go as well. So I want to say thank you so much for hanging out with me today. I hope you enjoyed this one. Hope you have an awesome rest of your day. And we'll see you in the next one.